What's up everyone, this is Blitz here with another Halo video. This time it's going to be a bit different though. Today we are going to be talking about Halo 5 and what I think it's an underrated game and why people have trouble playing it and why it has not grown very much in its lifetime. Please watch to the end because I do have good points to point out, and if you do wind up enjoying the video, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. My first point is I think that one of the main reasons why Halo 5, and this is one I haven't seen a lot of people approach, but one reason why the multiplayer in game just feels kind of like dull, or why you can't really play it that long if you're not on custom games. I believe this is because all the multiplayer maps, like in Arena, social games, even Warzone, the maps are stale. They look like something that's created out of Forge, which is, you can create some good stuff in Forge, but I've seen much better Forge maps than what they came out with. The maps are plain and just sort of unoriginal. Well, I would say unoriginal, but they just don't have the same essence that Bungie's did. Or even Halo 4's. There's the map just, the buildings don't look like exotic, kind of like cool map locations to fight. Like in Halo 3 you had Valhalla, you had all these different like maps, like you were inside Covenant Cruiser when they were really cool. They offered places that you may not have really been inside of in the campaign, or even like they were just unique areas to play the game. Halo 2 had like maps on Earth and stuff, and all the maps had all these maps where there was something about them, like you remembered them. Like I could remember the names of them, especially with some of the Reach maps. However, some of the Reach maps were forged, like on Forge World, and I would say those were some of the worst, but that's not what today's video is about. But yeah, Halo CE as well. All these things had memorable maps that were all unique. When I play Halo 5, to me it just feels like I am playing generic maps that just have maybe a different like terrain, sort of. Or the Warzone maps are better than the like normal maps you play on in like Arena, Big Team Battle, so and so. I notice whenever I go into like a normal social quick play match, I can't even remember the name of the map I'm playing. It's that unmemorable. The maps, they are maps, they're decent for multiplayer, but the maps just, there's not really much to explore and you don't really want to. It's just there. Kind of lame, kind of boring, at least in my opinion. You may disagree with me, but I think that's definitely a major downfall. They just feel like there's not really an exploration feature in them. It's more of just, hey, here's a bland template for you to play your maps on. Like, I said this earlier, but I would much rather play the custom-made maps that people make on Forge. I think tons of them are way better than what we are given in Arena and Social for Halo 5 Guardians. And I think that's part of the reason why, when I go on Halo 5, here are the reasons why I play the other, like, social, quick play, Arena, and Warzone. I play them for reg points so that I can get reg points. That's, like, it. However, with, like, the, custom games, I play those for fun, and that's really what keeps Halo 5 living, sort of, I think, is the custom games. Because the maps are just fun on it, and, like, how people can create their own game modes. But multiplayer-wise, Halo 5 Guardians has not, like, had a good game lifetime. And I do think that is very much because of the lack of interesting maps for, like, their normal multiplayer. Like, I'll go onto a custom games thing, and the maps are just so interesting. Like, they're some of them are remakes of the old maps, but others are like fresh new maps that I find myself like I like the maps, and I want to kind of like explore them or like move like just play on them. Whereas with Halo 5's normal multiplayer, save kind of like Big Team Battle's not as bad. Neither is Warzone, but Warzone's not great either. But for the most part, Halo 5 multiplayer, they're like the actual multiplayer, the game like kind of set out for you is stale. The maps are bland. At least that's my opinion. Please say what you think in the comments, but I think that is definitely one of the biggest problems Halo 5 has and why their lifespan has not been very long. I'm not going to go into reg points on this video. I will just say though that I think the reg point system hopefully is gone in Halo Infinite. So yeah, let's move on with the video now. I think I've talked quite enough about the main reason, I would say, as to why Halo 5's multiplayer has not lived very long, especially compared to other games. Actually, no. Psych, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Just quickly. Fortnite, I think Fortnite's multiplayer has definitely survived Halo 5's. It's been out for like 2-3 years or so, and they've maintained it a decent amount, which is better than what Halo 5 did. Here's why. With Fortnite, the map is kind of ever-changing every season. And it's ever-changing every season, and the map is big and plenty to explore. Halo 5 multiplayer, like, it's a completely different type of multiplayer. I want to get that out. But you cannot deny that if you took a small portion of the Fortnite map and threw it into a Halo game, which they've done in custom games, I feel like it would be more interesting than a normal Halo 5 multiplayer map. Okay, I'm serious this time. That's it for Fortnite and the whole part of the bland multiplayer maps. Next, I'm going to talk about something that I feel like people hate on a lot, and it's Halo 5's mobility mechanics. Thrusting, ground pound, sprint, all those things. I actually like those mechanics. A lot of people hate on them, but the previous Halo games, I think, would have had these mechanics if they came out in present day. I mean, and I think Halo 5's gameplay mechanics were actually good. Like, the campaign was limiting, but I feel like being able to climb around and like just sprint makes it feel more like you're a super soldier. I really think it does. The normal Halos, when you're walking slow, well, when you're just walking, I know you're technically jogging, but it feels so slow. And like when you get shot, the turnaround is so slow as well. It just doesn't feel like you're a super soldier. It actually feels like you're less than one. It was fine back in the day, but like I find myself playing, and the old Halo multiplayer is still fun, but it's just, I find it actually kind of an annoyance compared to Halo 5's. I think I'd be fine if they took out some of these stuff in Halo Infinite, but at least they'll keep the sprint, and I honestly feel like the ability to climb or whatever it's called, if they have an open world, that would be phenomenal. Being able to climb around cliffs or like try different techniques climbing and like jump, that would be awesome. So I think they should keep that. I just wanted to voice that out. That's one of my big hopes for Halo Infinite. Here in the community, I doubt it'll come true, but I just wanted to get this out because I do think that not a lot of people give credit to those abilities. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, please subscribe and like, and see you on the next video.